Oye.
Hata sijasikia vibaya.
Ukweli. Oye.
Hello guys, this is Elijah Geshoro, the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the A in my name stands for exactly what you need. Veteran comedian Njugush, alias Blessed Njugush, or Timothy Kimani, has come under sharp attack and criticisms by Kenyans on Twitter. This is after Kenyans on Twitter, the harshest group to ever criticize somebody, came on board to say that Njugush is not funny and that they only come to his shows just to support him, but he ain't funny. So Njugush, for those who don't know, Njugush started his acting career from the Real House Helps of Kawangware. And from there, he left the group after Abel Mutua, who was their director, left the group and went ahead to do his own skits and on YouTube. And it is at this moment that he became a very, very big brand and a very, very popular person in the Republic of Kenya, to the point of being recognized by the head of state. You can watch that video in my other videos, whereby the head of state, President William Ruto, recognized Njugush for his outstanding business acumen, and he also said he earns more than him. So
for us, that is why we have Njugush around.
Guys, let me take you through some comments by Kenyans on Twitter so that you can see why they are saying, or what they are saying about the veteran Njugush, the comedian. So let us start by the first one here, by Mr. Right KE. Mr. Right KE, and he's saying, Mr. Right KE is saying that they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city, but the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fall, die trying. Njugush. So this is actually a motivation to Njugush. This guy is saying that Kenyans build you up and then they want to see you fail, which is very true, because the moment you're on top, people are waiting for the moment you'll go down, and then they start mocking you and being happy and things like that. And they are the same Kenyans who build Njugush to that level. They watched him every single day. They supported him with likes and things like that, but at the end of the day, they also want to see him fail. There's another one called Kimurgor on Twitter, says, laughing my ass out, watu wa Australia wanawika vile Njugush sio mfani. So meaning people of Australia or Australians are shouting at the top of their lungs how Njugush is not funny. I am glad I slept like a burukenge. Making 30-second clips and being funny for 2 hours are two different things. So guys, I want you to note that Njugush is famous for his clips, and his clips are very short, 2 minutes, can't even go maximum of 4 minutes. But now he has ventured into stand-up comedy. He did his first one, Through Thick and Thin 1, Through Thick and Thin 2, 3, at KICC recently, I think last month or the other month before the last month, and the stadium was full. I mean, the auditorium, KICC Savo Ballroom was full. And also in Australia, his show was sold out. Let's continue reading some comments, guys. Edgar Wabuire says, you have inspired generations to dream. If they no longer find you funny, at least you left a mark. One thing is true, they won't feed you if you asked them to, die trying. Njugush. Okay, that's another motivation. There are people we have both people of the divide, some who are supporting him and some who are not supporting him. Okay, let us go to the next one. Next one here, Wanjiko reports, Jua Cali is not a fan of Njugush comedy. So actually something that have caught the attention of Kenyans is the veteran genge singer Juacali has actually come out to lash out at Njugush, guys. Can you believe that? Yeah, Juacali has come out to attack Njugush, and he says that Njugush is not funny. Let me just retrieve his comment so that you can hear or for yourself what Juacali has said regarding Njugush. So yeah, this is Juacali. Actually, Juacali was responding to a quoted tweet by Eric Makinyaka. So Eric Makinyaka said, hii kitu inaitwa stand-up comedy, sio mchezo. I remember my pal Juacali Genge on one of those arguments akisema hawa majamaa zao ni drama, sio comedy. Okay? So Juacali saw the comment and replied, Njugush ni boy wangu, but hakuna comedian hapo, not funny at all. Meaning, Njugush is my guy, but he's not a comedian. Okay? He's not funny at all. I mean, that is so breaking for somebody whose life and entire career fully depends on comedy. And then you come up to say that he's not funny. Oh my God, it's so heartbreaking. And I don't know why Juacali chose to do that, knowing that he's a very influential figure. Maybe he was just being honest. Maybe he was just being truthful for who he is and things like that. And maybe he was just being honest. Okay. Another statement he says. So another Kenyan came here to support Juacali and he said, I fully support your statement. Njuguna at his lowest moment today should expect all people at Juacali Genge to stand up with him, not bashing and supporting the hurting words of hateful tweets. It is unwarranted. Carry hope of others. Sad, I feel awful on this. So this guy is actually calling out Juacali for actually coming out to support Kenyans hating on Njugush. And Juacali has responded by saying, I always talk to Butita sana. Butita anajua sentiments zangu za stand-up. Stand-up ni art form. You need to study it fully before ujirushe ndani. Ni art form moja, very clever, very witty, si ya kila mtu. Okay? So yes, Juacali has come out to also say that Njugush is very talented when it comes to short skits, but he is not talented when it comes to stand-up comedy. Remember, stand-up comedy involves you talking for hours, alone on the stage, and it's not easy at all. It's not like a skit that you just do 2 minutes, we see the joke and we continue laughing. It's not that easy. It's very, very difficult to do what we call stand-up comedy. So guys, these are the comments. People supporting him, others are bashing him, and it's not an easy moment for Njugush. Okay, others are saying ni kama Njugush aliconfuse mchongo wano na comedy bana, hadi saa hii sija smile bana, na $30 imeisha. So somebody saying he has lost $30 after watching Njugush, and he's not funny, he's not making him funny, so he laugh, so he doesn't see the value of the money that he has spent on the show. Okay, so this is the comment that actually made Njugush go viral, and this guy said that let me retrieve that comment. So this is the statement that actually made this thing go viral. Okay, I can't retrieve. I can't seem to get it, but let me read it from Edgar Obare. Edgar Obare has quoted what this guy said. And this guy said that this is actually the tweet that made Njugush go viral. Okay, and he said Njugush ajue tu tumekuja kumsupport but he is not funny. So that's a Twitter user who came to say that they have filled the stadium or the room where Njugush is working from or is delivering his content from, but he's not funny. They are only there to support his career, but to them he is not funny. Okay, those are kind of disappointments you go through when you're a public figure. Okay, so Njugush should this is the tweet. Actually, the guy is called is a tweet by Gustavo 254. Gustavo 254 says Njugush ajue tumekuja kumsupport but he is not funny. Okay, the Gustavo continued to say that my pal Njugush is struggling hadi ameanza kuita kina Butita comedy hall imetulia kama lecture hall, that the people are not even laughing, the hall is as silent as a lecture hall. Okay, the other comment, Njugush internet career has never been the same again. From the time he visited State House and Nabi said he earns less than him, Twitter is a very unforgiving app. When you brush shoulders with the establishment against the wishes of KUT foot soldiers. Okay, that's another Twitter user who has come to lash out at Njuguna. And guys, these are very heartbreaking comments, especially if this is your whole career. Imagine if you're a doctor and somebody says you don't know how to treat. If you're a YouTuber like me and somebody says I don't know how to YouTube. Very, very heartbreaking, guys. I think people are insensitive, and that's who Kenyans are. Very, very, very insensitive. Okay, the guy actually continued to write and say, next time kindly please specify if it's mchongoano unatuletea ama ni comedy, ndio tujue kitu tunalipia, sio kushtuliwa tu fua na mafans za matusi za primary. Okay, so he's telling them that Njugush should actually declare if it's comedy he's doing or he has come just to laugh there and do something we call mchongoano or sarcasm. The last comment you're going to look at is from Andrew Kibe, the veteran YouTuber, and he says, yani mnataka kumaliza stand-up comedy career ya Njugush hivyo tu. You know how difficult it is to stand up on a stage and make people laugh. Okay, he's posing a question. Do you know how difficult it is to stand up on a stage and make people laugh? I don't know either, never done it, and when I do ni matusi from start to finish, na ukijam kalilie nyanyako. Okay. So he's saying that if he ever does stand up, he'll just be doing insults, therefore it's difficult. Guys, yeah, those are the comments I wanted to share with you. What do you think? What's your word to Njugush? Comment down on the comment section below, because we have never seen any public figure in Kenya who has not been insulted and who has not been abused. We've seen Aziad cry, we've seen Mungai Eve cry, to the point of leaving social media, guys. And we know it's not easy for being in the limelight. So my take to Njugush, if you ever get to see this video, keep pushing, man. Try. Let these people say what they want to say. Make the money go home. You know? Keep pushing. There are people who find you funny, and you will never be defined by a section of Kenyans on Twitter who have large following and they assume to represent everybody. Why are you coming to my show if you don't love me? Why? You know? So guys, that is the end of the video. Today has been longer than usual. See you in the next one.